Hey, second graders, Miss Shannon here. We are going to practice our comprehension skill together with the book titled They've Got the Beat. Remember, our essential question is, how do you express yourself? Right now, we are going to read about how children in a school chorus express themselves. Before I start reading, I'm going to take a look at this photo and see what I notice. What do you notice, second graders? Yeah, I see kids singing. I see a musical director or the person in charge of the choir um, looking really animated and into the music. And it looks like they're performing someplace cold. They're wearing coats and scarves and hats. And I'm wondering where they're performing. Remember that as we work together today, we are going to be talking about and identifying the main idea and key details of this text. The main idea is the most important point an author makes about the topic, and key details tell about and support the main idea. We will do this together, second graders, using our Your Turn practice book, page 146. 146 looks like this. Once you have turned to this page, we are ready to go. I would like you to follow along as I read the story out loud. After I read it through once, then we will start searching the text for what we think is the main idea or what the author wanted us to know. Let's get started. They've got the beat. Some students in New York really sing their hearts out. That's because they are in the school chorus at Public School 22. These students from Staten Island had a concert at the White House. They sang at a Hollywood Awards show. Audiences have clapped and cheered them on. These kids are always asked to return. How does it feel to sing on stage? I get nervous singing for a big audience, Brianna Crispino recalls. But when I see the joy on their faces, I get excited. And second graders, there is a picture of Brianna. She is a Public School 22 chorus member, which means she sings in the choir. Sounds good. The PS 22 chorus is divided into two groups. The sopranos sing high notes. The altos sing lower sounds. Instruments like drums sometimes keep the beat. It's important to keep the rhythm so they make the right sounds together. Most adult choruses have 4 groups of voices. Here's a look at the number of each type of voice in one adult chorus from Pennsylvania. Voices in a chorus: soprano, tenor, bass, alto. Greg Brainberg, Public School 22 chorus teacher, plays piano for the chorus. That is the caption to the photo you see in the middle of our page. So that's Greg Brainberg. He's also the person we saw on the first page. Musical expression. Being part of the chorus is hard work. The chorus members won't disagree. They practice for 3 hours each week. Greg Brainberg, their teacher, encourages the chorus to use movements. They move their hands to show how the songs make them feel. They have their own movements because nobody feels music the same way, he explains. The chorus members understand that singing in a chorus is a big job. We just want to give it our best, one student says. All right, now it's time to start thinking about the main idea and key details of this story. What was this story mostly about? What was the author telling us or teaching us? Let's look back. Who was this article about? That's right, it was about a choir at a school. Do you remember the name of the school? You've got it, Public School 22 on Staten Island, New York. So this article was teaching the reader all about being a choir member or a chorus member from PS 22. Now, second graders, Is this choir like a regular choir? Or is it like an extra special choir where they've gotten to travel to cool places and perform for many people? Yeah, it kind of sounds like they're a little bit special. So, our main idea is that Public School 22 in Staten Island, New York, has a talented chorus. That is what the author wanted us to know, that this choir was especially talented. So, go ahead and write down the main idea on your page in your turn practice book. Press pause if you need to, and press play again when you're ready to continue. Now that we think we have an idea about the main idea, that the author wanted us to know that the choir from Public School 22 was talented, we have to find some supporting details about that. Well, I can look on this front page, and it says that they have performed for the White House and that they performed at Hollywood award shows. I think that is a detail that proves or supports that this choir is talented, because not every choir from every school gets to go to the White House and perform or gets to perform at a Hollywood award show. That sets them apart from other choirs. So I think that's a key detail that supports our main idea that this choir is talented. So you can see there, I circled where I found that detail, that they performed at the White House. I'm going to stick with that for my first key detail. The chorus has performed at the White House. So again, this detail supports our main idea that this chorus is talented. So talented, in fact, that they have gotten to perform at the White House. Pretty neat. Press pause if you need to as you write down the sentence, and then press play when you're ready to move on. All right, here we are on the next page. I'm trying to think. I want to find key details that show that the choir is talented. What about right here where my pointer is? It says most adult choruses have 4 groups of voices. Okay, well, that's a detail about choirs. Second graders, does that detail match our main idea? Our main idea is that the chorus at Public School 22 is really talented. Does the detail that most adult choruses have 4 groups of voices match that? No way, it does not. So even though that's a detail in the story, it is not a key detail that supports our main idea. I'm going to continue looking. Oh, wow. Under musical expression, it says, being part of the chorus is hard work. The chorus members won't disagree. They practice for 3 hours each week. Now, I think this might be a key detail. Since the main idea is that the choir is talented, this is a reason why they might be so talented, because they dedicate a lot of time to practicing. So much time that they practice 3 hours each week. I think that matches with the main idea that they are talented. So that will be my second key detail. You can see I circled it there, that they practice for 3 hours each week. And that is the detail I wrote in on box number 2. So take your time to copy down this sentence and press play when you're ready to continue. All right, second graders, you guessed it. The final and third detail is going to come from you. I want to know, what do you think is the third key detail in our story? What is the detail that supports our main idea, that this choir is talented? The key detail should match with the main idea. And the main idea is that the chorus is talented. So the key detail should be about the chorus. and maybe something that they do that stands out from other choruses. Take a look at this page again and see if you can find a key detail that supports our main idea. Maybe it is about how the choir expresses themselves. They not only express themselves through singing, but I believe Greg Brenberg, their teacher, also encourages them to express themselves in another way. See if you can figure that out. Would that be another way that shows that this choir is talented? If you need to go back and listen to this part of the story again to find your key detail, you can. And then remember to write it down in your third box and make sure that that detail supports our main idea. Thank you for listening and following along, second graders, and don't forget to find that third detail. Great job today. Have an awesome afternoon.